Alright, hello. Episode 6 of Outer Wilds. You know what? Let's just go somewhere new. There's still things to explore in the Brittle Hollow, but we can come back to it a bit later. So I haven't been at the Twins. I don't know if I explored our moon properly as well. Or maybe I did. I've been here. That's a primitive locator. Was there anything underneath? Was I down there? Yeah, I think I read this. Is there a way to tell? Is the blue one always the one I already read? Quantum moon locator, but the heat of the sun made its construction challenging. That's so close to the sun. And what the hell is that flying around? I don't know how to land there because the sun's gravity is insanely strong close up. What the? What is this in between? What did you do? You just beavered through the planet? What is this? Oh, I think I saw this. Yeah, in a bunch of like trailers and such. That's just water. Yeah, I remember the canyon. I didn't think it was a canyon through the whole planet. Is there a good landing pad, or should I just drop it wherever? Ugh. Yeah, they are moving fast, so as Mercury. Makes sense. This is just... will bring me down. I don't know if I need to go down. There is this white hole receiver teleporter. Any scribbles? Doesn't seem so. So, they supposed to have a different part of the clan set up here, like from another escape pod. Would make sense for me to find the escape pod first, I guess. No, this is blue too, but I never read this, so I guess there is no way of knowing. Rami. Note, this door will need to remain closed for some time. Pi and I are running on the experiment based on the extraordinary findings from the White Hole Station. Pi. Rami and I will be running this experiment until one of us, specifically me, can prove the other wrong, as although it's inconvenient. Jeez. Can prove the other wrong, so although it's inconvenient, the lab currently can only be accessed by the path from the Sunless City. White Hole Station. I've been there, right? The one that just sends you? What was the extraordinary findings there? Oh, that's the arrival from teleportation happens earlier than people getting sent, which breaks the causality. Inviting sand inside would disrupt our setup and could have enormous consequences. We realize this is an intriguing prospect, but the door must remain closed nonetheless. An update. The High Energy Lab is now being used to design the Ash Twin project. If you are here to help or even just to observe, be sure to use the Sunless City path to the lab. Okay, there's a lot. Sunless City, Ash Twin Project, High Energy Lab. And this is what? What is this? High Energy Lab. So now it's used to design the Ash Twin Project. They keep breaking the door. Sunless city. Ah! Well, that's funny. Can puncture the chute. Can I breathe over cactus? that would be nice. Huh. And yeah, I think I've looked into here. I don't know if I need to send anything here. Despite us being so close to the sun, it's not very bright. If there's a jet of water shooting up to the other planet, how come there's still canyons that have like a bridge over this gap? Wouldn't that be just destroyed? How do I get in? Well, I'll get some oxygen first. Damn it. Should I follow the cord? Will that open? Is this even a door? What is this? I guess let's follow. Ghost Manor. Sunless City this way. Crush Site Caves. Well, what the hell? Just a goddamn trap. What is this? Water? It's a weird material. It doesn't look like water. Sand? Why is it like going up and down? Some goo, kind of goo. Oh, that goes pretty high. What is it? Still goes up. I wonder if it can crush me eventually, like suffocate me. Oh! What the fuck? God damn it. Damn it! Are there cactuses that are quantum ones and just appear in random places? Jesus fucking Christ. Melorai. Cullius is missing. He vanished from the lakebed cave. Oh no. The one at the bottom. What the fuck is happening? I gotta get the fuck out. I guess it was the core of the planet. Slowly goes up. You're playing a weird one. Everyone is playing like in a symphony, and this guy is just playing his own thing. Doesn't really match. Who are you, buddy? Shirt. In Russian it means like a devil. Or rather like an imp. He does look like small. What? Why is he so small? Like an egg median. The stars! The stars, they're all dying. There've been too many supernovae for it to be anything else. We're next. Do you understand? Our sun. By Heart's name, we're next. What do you mean we're next? It's the stars, you see. All the other stars are dying out, or why did we have to be born at the end of the universe? And our sun, the star charts. Why? Why did I want to update them so badly? I didn't have to know, but no, oh no. I had to update the star charts. I had to go looking for things I shouldn't have. And now our sun is about to, I don't feel well. I'd like to be alone, please. The stars, they're all dying. Why are the stars dying? I don't know, they're old. Far older than we realized, and now all of them are dying. What does it matter? It doesn't matter at all. Nothing matters anymore. All my research, my life's work, wasted. Wasted, you understand? Keeps playing. What are you doing out here? The star charts, it's all the star charts' fault. I didn't have to know, but no, oh no, I had to update the star charts. I had to go looking for things I shouldn't have. And now our sun is about to... Wait, I already read this, no? Where should I explore here? Where should you go? Where can anyone go? Can't you see it's too late now? Oh, who cares? What does it matter? Nothing matters anymore. The sun will probably blow up before you can even get there. And me, all my research, my life's work wasted. It's a lot of repetitive dialogue. I mean, he's pretty rattled, but still. How dangerous is that big column of falling sand? Oh, that's sand. Not as dangerous as it's what's about to happen to our entire solar system. I don't feel well. I'd like to be alone, please. I can't believe this. Sit with me, my fellow traveler. Let's sit together and watch the stars die. If it helps, we're in a time loop, so we won't really die. Ah, that's a lovely thought. Is that how you're coping with this? Does it help? But I could prove it. I could just tell you what you're gonna to say or what's gonna happen that wouldn't be possible to predict realistically. Time like you said. I like that idea. There was more to talk about. It's still going up. So the sand is falling from the moon. So that's why it's going up, right? Does the other moon shrink? Right? Brother. Flew too close to the sun. A game where you witness the supernovae 100 times repeatedly in different locations. I don't like that I need to be fast. I wish... like, there's going to be so much locations there that I need to reach fast, and otherwise they're going to be locked out, and then I won't know if... like, some of them already locked out when I will be passing by. It will just, in my brain, I'll mark it as if I already explored it, when in reality I didn't. The hourglass. Now I kinda get it. But I guess there will be more to explore on the other planet then. I don't need the landing mode anymore. Like I got past that phase. Shit. I'm really careless. Okay, we'll trek the same way. I think it was this way. I just saw the game loading a place. It's really seamless most of the time. Okay, there's just cacti there. Yep, they're changing the location. Fuck you, cacti. Ah. Kalius is missing. He vanished from the lake bed cave to the one at the bottom of the dry lake bed at the North Pole several days ago, and we're unable to find any trace of him. Lake bed cave? Several days ago, I don't know how much air he had when he disappeared. I beg any friends reading this help us recover Coleus. This rock is very familiar. Did you travel here, my sedimentary friend? Because your unique color and texture appears identical to a rock I met earlier. Wasn't this same rock fragment in the cave we found at the bottom of the dry lake bed at the North Pole? Coleus, we plan to re-examine the northern lake bed cave. Maybe our friendly rock will meet us down there. Northern lake bed cave. An update. Milray and I went back to the lake bed cave and observed this rock again. Sometimes it's there and sometimes it isn't. That means this rock wanders like the quantum moon does. How curious. You already passed this. But these guys from a different tribe now, they discovering it separately, I guess. Ah! I just saw it. Maybe we should refuel, actually. We're not super far from the ship. This is the North Pole, so whatever they've been talking about, the lake bed cave, must be pretty close. Oh, okay, another gravity cannon. No, I've been here. He's straight on the North Pole, right? I guess we could talk a bit more. There's his ship. Yeah, it looks so unfilled now. Good, it is you. Hello, I take your first launch went well then? Welcome to the Hourglass Twins, my descent now. What are you up to? Hornfels asked me to update our star chart, so I'm out here observing. This is one of the best places in the solar system to spot astronomical events, you know? So he's still calculating? What's weird is I've actually seen a couple of supernovae today. Usually I'd be fortunate to see just one. Keep an eye or four on the stars and maybe you'll spot one yourself. Oh, so okay, that's very intentional. What's happening with the stars? How do I know I've spotted a supernova? Supernovae look like extra bright stars to the naked eye, but if you zoom in with your signal scope, you can tell that they are actually enormous explosions. Massive stars go supernova at the very end of their lifespans, which is why it's so unusual to see two in a single day. I wonder if some of the stars are older than we realized. Okay, they actually could be helpful now. Right now, I'm documenting stars. Hornfels noticed our star charts today, so they're asking me to update them. Please don't tell the others I said this, but sometimes I think I'm the only traveler out here interested in doing any science at all. Maybe don't tell Hornfels either. I think they're pretty deep in denial. Where should I explore here? To be honest, I haven't left this lake bed. I don't mean to brag, but I'm really quite old with the little scout, so I've been taking pictures of everything from right here in my campsite. Have you seen the old shipwreck site on Ember Twins Southern Hemisphere? The one shooting a bright beam of light into the sky? It's not one of our own crashes, surprisingly enough. This one's a Nomai ship. You'll find Nomai ruins across the Twins, but strangely not a single settlement. Believe me, if there was one to see, I'd have seen it with my little scout. It's probably a silent city. So where did they leave? Not on the surface clearly. Ember Twin is full of cave systems, though maybe the answer lies underground. How dangerous is that big column of falling sand? On a scale of 1 to dead, I'd give it a 7 or 8. Awfully pretty though. Right now sand is falling from Ash Twin to Ember Twin, but did you know the process eventually reverses? We're not completely sure why the sand flows back and forth between the twins, but it seems to be a natural phenomenon. Oh, if you'd like to see something interesting, check out the other twin once a little more of the sand drains off. I promise you won't be disappointed. I found something. Please do tell. Found your notes about the Otterlock's main crater. Did you? I hope they were useful. I feel like the question mark's supposed to be after did you, and the exclamation mark's supposed to be after useful. The planet I mentioned may have been frozen solid or just partially made of ice, like a much colder giant's deep. It's hard to say. It used to be the 5th planet in our solar system. You'll notice, of course, that there's no such planet now. It's in its place is Dark Ramble, which, how to put this, grew into the space the 5th planet used to occupy. That is, Dark Bramble quite literally appeared at the center of the fifth planet and began destroying it from the inside out. Eventually, the planet shattered completely, and its shards were flung across the space. Some of these shards collided with the celestial bodies in our solar system, such as the Otterlock, which I believe is how its biggest crater was formed. Well, probably already field quite a bit. Is this where I came from? I think it's the other way. Milray, friends, if you find any sign of Coleus, I implore you to tell me. He vanished without a trace during our research trip and has been missing ever since. What if you lay on the quantum rock and just go to sleep? Because you're not going to be a conscious observer, and this rock will be just teleporting around. Can you just, or like, rope yourself to that rock? Brr. Milray, some of us from the Sun CGR here to help search for Coleus. Can you tell us more about our expedition? You have my gratitude, Burr. Coleus and I were studying the cave's geology. We hoped to learn more about a unique and wandering rock that visits several different caves in the area. Anona. Where was young Coleus lost, Milray? We disappeared in the... He disappeared in the cave at the bottom of the dry lake bed at the North Pole. It happened in an instant and without warning. I turned away from Coleus to examine a sample, and when I turned back, he simply wasn't there anymore. He had a limited supply of air. Anona? I'm afraid for him. Hypothesis. We will learn more by examining the northern lakebed cave, where Coleus disappeared. Search quickly, everyone. We have no time to squander. Yeah. Wait, where I came from? The top or bottom? Oh boy, it's already filling up. There might be more in this cave. Again. Yeah, I came from the top. Alright, we could go to the twin, I guess. It's pretty late in time loop. What if I land on it? No, that's not for it. Pretty sure at some point it kinda sucks me in a bit. I will accidentally get myself into that stream of sand. So I'm not going to experiment just yet. Oh, what's happening? Is it the sun's gravity? I can't understand. I'm just like flying off. It's not much on the bottom. Oh, actually, look at that. I guess I could have bridged it already through there. What is this for? Okay. Is this the same one? I can't tell. Just looks smaller? Maybe not. I haven't been able to find anything at the bottom. Oh, teleportation. Ooh. What the? Actually have relatively the well-preserved corpse. They died recently, but others died a long time ago. I wonder if there is like an NPC that actually wanders around and not just sits on his ass. That would be cool. So like during a time loop, he could be in different places. Because I think there is another time looper based on 3 masks we saw in the vision projection stone. And I think it's connected to Ash Twins, so... Tower of Quantum Knowledge. Guess I've been somewhere close to it. pilgrimage to the quantum moon was a deeply significant. After the two groups of Nomai stranded on Ember Twin and Brittle Hollow were reunited, it became their united goal to find and visit the quantum moon. Wait, this one is not... Yeah, I haven't explored it properly. That's not even on the Ash Twins. Quantum caves. The Nomai noticed a strange wandering rock that appeared in multiple caves on Ember Twin's northern hemisphere. I found a strange rock shard that moves when I'm not watching. It emits a signal on the quantum fluctuation frequency. Lakebed Cave. The wandering rock was first spotted in a cave at the bottom of the dry lakebed at Ember Twin's North Pole. A Nomai named Coleus mysteriously vanished. Okay, well, I need to then go fast there. Gotta go fish. I wonder if there's a device that can, like, control the flow of sand. At the bottom of the lake bed. Jesus fucking Christ. Well, I can't land there. It's gonna be a death trap. Ah! It could have been some warning. You could crawl, you know. Alright, let's try doing it as fast as we can. Oh no. I'm too close to the sun, am I? Oh, phew. I really fucked up. I should have just... allowed autopilot to do its work. There is a lot of paths. Am I supposed to find something here or what? Well, dead end again. Okay, give me a moment. God damn it. Can't move. There we go. The car! No! What is this? Fuck. Yeah, I overshot it. Alright, I think I... Oh, no! No, 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 no! Come on! Oh. Really? What? Mr. Cacti. I'll have a word with you. Is it blocking something? I can't tell. It's not way back. Yeah, I think it was. We'll just keep going left. What? Wait, it's not just cactuses. It's also the stalagmites and stalactites. Dude, how am I supposed to know which one is gonna be open? Oh, now it's open. What the... Have I actually reached what I needed to? If you come here to look for Cullius, this is where we were when he vanished. He's been missing for 2 days now. Your strange wandering rock friend is here, though Cullius isn't. Cullius and I observed this unusual looking rock shard and several smaller rocks in at least 2 other caverns. I'm unsure if this is relevant. What happened before Cullius disappeared? We were examining the different rocks. I recall Cullius standing on the largest one, the Wandering Rock. I was taking notes, and then my lantern died. When I lit it again, Cullius and the rock were both gone. What is this? The controls disappeared. Okay, wait a second. So I need to stand on it, I guess? Hey, yeah. Or not? I don't know if controls... I think controls are for the lights? So the rock, this rock for some reason doesn't like light, but flashlight is fine. Oh, we're in a new place. How curious! This rock took me with it to a new location. I wonder why this happened. Curious, but also alarming. This new cave appears to lack an entrance or exit. Also, the rock that brought me here disappeared while I wasn't watching. The Wandering Rock has returned. Never before I have been so delighted to see a sedimentary specimen. I wonder if I myself became quantum briefly when the rock carried me here. This seems the clearest explanation. Hypothesis: if the rock can bring me here, it can also carry me out. My hypothesis was correct. I can travel on this rock as long as I am not observing my surroundings, meaning I must be in complete darkness. I'm going to bring my mentor here to see this. Mallory is here now too. We theorize when a conscious being is in contact with a quantum object and ceases to act as an observer, explaining the need for darkness. Well, you can just close your eyes then. The being can become entangled with that quantum object and they move together. But then like we have other senses like tactile and smell. Isn't that also observing? Like, the whole quantum theory when it's about like, oh, when you don't observe, then things happen randomly and without prediction. When you do observe, you can see the particle in a specific place. Like, why is it only matters to... Uh-oh. Franz Cullius has discovered a new quantum rule. He has also promised me he'll never vanish again, even if he does learn something useful from it. Fuck. Where am I supposed to find oxygen? Great. So does it only... Plant! It was a quantum plant. So it only brings you back and forth? Can it bring me to a different place? Jeez, what happened to you, buddy? This is different. I think I've been here though. Yeah. Yeah, this rock could bring me places. Need more fuel now. Perfect. Ah. Okay, let's go to the Ash Twin. Where did I find the body? I think it was this tower. There it is. They had 3 fingers. I'm assuming they had the hooves because they're goats. So they had to have these boots that allow them a bit more stability. These ones supposed to send you somewhere. Right? Oh! Oh, that's just to the twin. What about this one then? That seems to be broken. Is this cactus quantum or not? Seems not. Teleport into the sun. Weird that we couldn't inspect the corpse. Seems like a big find. Okay, well, seems like this one does not work. Well, I see a bone inside, so it's not super fresh. Oh shit. Also, I think my ship... Yeah, my ship is on the other planet. Oh, is that a ladder? It is. I need to refuel. Friends, visiting from the Hanging City, we are planning the Ash Twin project at the High Energy Lab on Ember Twin's equator. I became lost on Ember Twin. My gratitude... Oh wait, that's Konoi. I became lost on Ember Twin. My gratitude that Remy found me, but the High Energy Lab is the building with the large solar panels. I'm surprised I didn't see it. Oh, that's solar panels. I imagine our otherwise immensely clever Konai would lose his own head if it weren't anatomically impossible. Why am I not teleporting? It's been forever. Also would be extremely hot here. Let's read the notes. A Nomai named Coleus was standing on the wandering rock when another Nomai's lantern died. When they relit the lantern, Coleus and the rock were both gone. To travel with the quantum object, I must stand on the object and cease to observe my surroundings, meaning I must be in complete darkness. Coleus used this quantum rule to escape the cave he was trapped in. Coleus and Mallory returned to examine the rock. They theorized that when a conscious being is in contact with a quantum object, it ceases to observe his or her surroundings. The beings can become entangled with the quantum objects and they both move together. Okay, well, I hope that's everything that I needed to find there, because that place is a labyrinth and I definitely haven't explored much. High energy lab. Energy lab can only be accessed by a path from the sunless city. Okay. The Ash Twin project was planned at the High Energy Lab, a building with large solar panels on the Amber Twin's equator. The negative time interval measured by the White Hole Station was further investigated at the High Energy Lab. It's all coming together. So it's its second quantum rule, I guess. I don't know if we're... Oh! Quantum moon! I see you. I see you, quantum moon. But why? I can't land on it, like just by looking at it. What can I even employ? Because when I do the camera like this, what the fuck? I can't even do a photo for some reason. Oh wait, there we go. But then he stops the photo mode. Okay, where are we in relation to the sun? Let's see. We are close to Brittle Hollow. We're close to our planet. I can't see the sun. It's the same place. It just changed location. Maybe there will be like a teleporter to that station near the sun, because otherwise on the ship it will be extremely hard to do it. Or maybe there will be like a cannon that shoots your ship in a calculated way. Fuck autopilots. Will send me into the sun for sure. Okay, how about we go around the sun? Oh boy. Too close. Too close. Oh god. Landing gear. Nah, who cares? Like, what exactly will happen if I don't fix landing gear and land? Alright, I want to find the Sunless City. Oh, or maybe I'll just check this place. Be good. Anona. We need status reports for all systems, but initial things first. Is everyone unharmed? There is. Our escape pod's passengers are afraid, but physically well. Anona, everyone survived the crash. This is a relief. At least you have my gratitude, Burr. Were you able to find the other escape pod's distress signal? I can hear both signals somewhere in the star system, but I don't believe either escape pods crashed on the same planet as us. The in-flight log. Escape pod 2. Vessel has been mortally injured. Emergency sequence activated. Awaiting departure from the vessel. Launching escape pod 3. Now launching escape pod 2. Alert. Collision imminent. Preparing for impact. Scanning external environment. Scan complete. External temperature is prohibitively high. Verdict: inhospitable. Do not seek shelter on planet surface. Mallory. The heat from this star system sun is more bearable below the surface. When our escape pod punctured this planet's surface, it broke into what scans show is a cave system with much cooler air. I would recommend we seek a site down there to build a long-term shelter, Anona, but these passages are a maze. Even with this danger, they are still our best chance for survival. We'll form teams and descend into the caves to look for a shelter site. We can mark our findings on the walls to avoid becoming irreversibly lost. Be cautious, everyone. And be aware of the sand as you search. It appears to be rising gradually. Seems like a stupid idea to build underground while sand is just pouring in. We have found an enormous cavern at the end of this passage that appears promising. I believe we could construct long-term shelter there. The cavern Mallory found is a wise choice for shelter. Could one of you mark directions for the others to follow? This is the start of the path to the shelter site. I have left directions to guide you there. Of note, we must hurry as the pathway there is filling with sand. Do not allow yourselves to be buried by sand and make sure no one is lost. What is that? Oh, that's the escape pod door. I like how it's also describes itself. Keep moving, friends. There's nothing of interest at the end of this passage but rocks. And while these rocks are interesting, we can wait until a less urgent time. Do not follow this tunnel to its end. Colliers and I will examine the horror that lies at its terminus later, provided we live through this. Okay, this is a good starting point, actually. Because it actually marks the ways. And then this one. Of note, this passage leads to breathable air. Refill your supply tank there. We cannot tell how far or deep these tunnels may wind, but do not linger as the area is exposed to the heat of this alien sun. Refill, okay. Refill your air supply tank and return quickly. Well, the sand is pretty fucking high already. This is familiar, and am I too late? Ugh. Go to the between then. Still looks pretty field. Whoa. Okay, don't place it on the equator. This should be fine, I believe. Eh, should be fine. Where will that teleport? No writings. What? Who is this? Is that our planet? Yeah, it is. Ah, shit. Uh. Whoa. Ugh. That's stupid. Why am I so high? Jesus. Have I been there? Curious design underneath. Okay, how about landing here? Like, some of the towers are locked. I'm not sure how to get in there. Oh, more of them. Why are they just so much better preserved? Oh shit, no! That's the worst timing to be teleported. If I acted quickly, I could have blew up. Or maybe land it in the water, yeah. Ugh. Oh boy. I'm gonna go back to the escape pod. Or what is this? Alright, another tracker. Is that a quantum moon? What is this? Ash twin? No. Yeah, it must be. Mallory. This planet sometimes and only sometimes has a moon. This is also of note. It disappears if no one is watching it. Isn't that a fascinating orbital characteristic? This is my first time encountering a natural satellite with the ability to vanish when not being watched. When we should study it, or even better, we should travel there. I agree. Our first step would be determining a method to track this phantom moon so that we can always know where it is. I found your note, Mallory. Kindly count me among this moon's admirers. What is happening when it disappears? I doubt it ceases to exist. Does it move to another location? I believe so. Not only does the moon appears around Brittle Hollow, I can confirm it sometimes orbits Timber Hearth as well. Given its reluctance to move while consciously observed, it might be a form of microscopic quantum mechanics. Well, these planets were inhabited. That's the commonality. Why not Brittle Hollow as well, though? I guess there's nothing outside that can observe things. But at that time, the Timber Hearth had just very basic life organisms. Do they count as conscious observers? This whole concept is just so subjective. Conscious observers. What if I'm not consciously thinking about what I'm observing? What if I'm just like seeing it with my eyes but don't think about it? Like thinking about my own thoughts. Will that count as a conscious observation? What? Chart's research notes. Property of chart. Clearly the Nomai were making astronomical observations here. They chose an excellent spot. What is this big rotating device for? What was it the Nomai observing? Well, they wrote about it. I guess he didn't have the translator. I deposit there's something special about the orange symbol on that device. Hal and the new astronaut's translator tool would be nice to have handy about now. Handy about now. Any boards around here? And this is also the South Pole. The quantum moon locator is functioning. We have markers for each of the places the moon goes. Anona Bear, I just observed the quantum moon in orbit around Dark Bramble. Oh, there we go. I added the marker for Dark Bramble. I thought the locator now accounted for all of the Phantom Moon's locations, but sometimes the locator can't tell where the moon is. Perhaps there is a problem with the device. It's also possible there exists a sixth place in the star system to which the Phantom Moon travels. 6? Wait. Amber Tween, Brittle Hollow, the Timber Earth, 3, Dark Bramble, what would be the 5th one? Did they count Ash Tween and Amber Tween as 2 things? You have keen eyes, my friend. So this moon travels to a total of 5 locations, not 4. I don't understand what which location am I missing? They've been talking about only 3 locations. Now it's orbiting the giant. I mean, it probably will orbit like any planet with the life form. So right now it orbits the giant's deep too, because there's a dude there, Gabro. Yeah. Dark Bramble. Alright, well... let's Not the best. Not my best landing, I would say. It's probably too late again. Ugh. This again. Well, we could try this rock a bit more. Okay, the cactus place. What is this? Okay, how about you stay here, buddy? Got you in my sights. Pretty sure it's the isolation cave. So to remember it, let's remember these stalactites. One stalactite heading there, two on the left. Okay, back here. 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 I guess the stalactites also changed their position. Or maybe... yeah, they do. Fuck. Well, it's the same cave. Yeah, I can't find any new places. Oh, it comes. Gravity cannon that is already submerged. Great. too fast, too fast. Oh boy. Well, I know that I need to get to the Sunless City, but to get to the Sunless City, I'm pretty sure I need to go there much earlier. Same with Gravity Cannon. Where's this stupid twin? Yeah, so there's a bunch of warpers. I don't know what use they are for me. This one seems to be locked from both sides. Nope, maybe not. But from this one. And I've been here? It's so hard to tell. I think I've been here. So which one was not accessible? Oh, okay. Why? Here's our first delivery. Narrow 1 warp core, fresh from the Black Hole Forge. Root is installing this core's sibling on Brittle Hollow as I write this. I wish I could wait here for you to arrive, but the forge and my unfinished work there is calling. I'll return with more material soon. My gratitude, Clary. With this, the Osh Twin project is underway. I confess I'm deeply curious about you and Poke what you and Poke found on the White Hole Station that started this project. Could I visit sometime to learn more? I recommend you do. The White Hole Station is the model for the towers being built for the Ash Twin project. So a visit to the station would be doubly useful. Alright, so what they've built on the Ash Twin is basically just warpers. To all the planets. I suppose we More precisely, I would like to visit the Whitehall station with you, Clary. Yarrow, stop using this scroll wall to flirt with my sister. In romantic matters, her density rivals a neutron stars, and go meet her in the Whitehall station. I'd be happy to explain our feelings. Death approaches. So is this Whitehall Tower then? It's gotta be some kind of planet though, no? The Superman sign. Could they marked what planet this is? Cause I wouldn't be able to remember all of that. Well, I just don't want to. Brittle Hollow. Ooh. That's the better way to get here. There we go. Oh. Yeah, I should have realized that. Alright. Then I want to do that. Well, let's first yeah, let's first go to the pod. There were a couple of ways, so I want to try to find the Sunless City. And then if we run out of time, I'll teleport to Brittle Hollow and explore there. Shit. Fuck. I think I should wait until they go around the sun and meet them on the other end. Which way are they going? here's the pod. Pretty close. Is this supposed to lead to the Sunless City? The path to the shelter site is somewhat convoluted, so follow the instructions ahead closely. To reach the shelter site, walk forward until you meet the sandfall at the pit. Forward? Where's the forward? And turn left. Continue to the room filled with rock column formations and climb upward through the opening above them. Forward until sandfall at the pit. Turn left. Continue to the room filled with rock column formations. Climb upward through the opening above them. Yeah. The sand here is rising, so you must be cautious but swift. Which way is forward? There's two ways. Okay, this seems like a pit. Then turn left. Yes. Okay. Shit. Be cautious crossing the chasm ahead. The bridge Mallory and I crafted will do its job, but it isn't strong. Once on the far side, look for the tunnel hidden behind the falling sand. Follow it and you'll reach the shelter site. Tunnel hidden behind the falling sand. It's not very hidden. You're doing well. There is only a little further left to go until you reach the shelter site. You can rest there. Hurry before the sun comes. Should I... what? Should I jump or what? The place. Oh. It is somewhat convoluted path. What is this way? Ah, whatever. We need oxygen. Anglerfish fossil overlook. Will this be also covered in sand, or is there a protection of some sort? Why is everything so tilted here? Should we build the sun station to power the Ash Twin project? Sun station? Are there other ways to generate this level of power? Theoretically, yes. Practically, no. I can't imagine discovering them in our lifetimes. I understand this proposal is unsettling, but the sun station must be built if we hope to complete the Ash Twin project. I almost can't comprehend this is being suggested seriously. The purpose of the sun station goes against every standard we hold ourselves to, and everything we believe in as a species. If we fail, and the probability of this is not insignificant, we will, without question, destroy ourselves, all life here, and the rest of this star system. I wish to protect the species. The potential annihilation of the entire star system is too severe a cost. We shouldn't build the sun station, no matter how badly we want the knowledge that comes with it. I fear the failure is a poor reason not to try. I believe if we are cautious, the sun station will work. I believe in Pi. Poke, I'm deeply honored. Idea, I comprehend your position. However, if we aren't all but certain the sun station will not cause destruction once we've built it, then I won't support the station's use. Unsurprisingly, idea, I disagree. We are pushing a possible new technology further than ever before. That, in my experience, is the defining characteristic of our species. Ooh, so the sun station is what causing the supernova. Well, eventually. Anglerfish Overlook District, Stepping Stone District, High Energy Lab Trail, and Eye Shrine District. Man, there's a lot to explore here already. So what will happen if I do this? It's filling up. It's just light. Why? Is there any reason? There was a quantum rock that operated via light. Solanum. I don't know why everyone says the eye is important. They say it brought us to this solar system, but is that good? That told me lots of Nomine died when our clan came here. What if the eye wanted that to happen? What if the eye isn't something good? how am I supposed to get in? Oh, it's all ghost matter there. But how am I supposed to get in? Well, will I just die? Is that a safe spot? No. Kind of fluctuates. Oh no! Fucking sand. I need to be fast. Be welcome to this in this place. This shrine is a space to reflect on what brought us to the star system, the signal from the eye. We observed the eye signal in our travels and followed it here. What we know is this: the source of the signal, which we have chosen to call Eye of the Universe, is older than the universe itself. I feel like it's already enter and open your mind to its possibilities. It's been like the same one already written in the other place. The eye called to us. Why won't it reveal itself? Why is it so difficult to locate it? Did something happen to it? Did the signal stop? Does the eye no longer desire to be found? Perhaps this isn't the eye's choice. The eye may not be able to communicate with us more than it already has. Did the eye deliberately call out to us by sending the signal, or did we hear the signal by coincidence? We could be seeing meaning where there is none. Suppose the signal was produced incidentally? Does that mean the eye is any less important though? Perhaps the eye wanted to be found. Could it be sentient? Maybe it chose us. Does the eye desire something from us? Could it need us in some way? Maybe it doesn't have to be us. Is the eye natural or artificial? Maybe someone built it. The eye is older than the universe itself. How could something exist before its creator? It could be naturally occurring, though this doesn't answer how the eye could be as old as it is. Ah, no. I'm trapped. Another way to die, I guess. Wait, is there a crack? No. Well, time to meditate. Alright, I'll be wrapping up. Want to read some notes before I go. Sixth location. When one travels to a total of 5 locations. Which ones? Can you specify exactly? Nomai device created to track the quantum moon's location. The Nomai hypothesized that the quantum moon might be a form of microscopic quantum mechanics. Macroscopic. The Whitehall station was used as a model for 3 towers which were built for the Ash Twin project. 3? I feel like there's more. The Nomai debated building a sun station in order to power the Ash Twin. The Sunless City. The Nomai built into the walls of a huge underground cavern. The city is divided vertically into 4 districts. Nomai debated building a sun station in order to power the Ash Twin project. Several Nomai opposed its construction, arguing that failure could result in the destruction of the solar system. The Nomai traveled to this planet system in pursuit of a signal from something older than the universe itself. They named the source of the signal the Eye of the Universe. I think that's repeated somewhere else. Chert's camp. Chert has set up their astronomy gear on the North Pole of Amber Twin. Chert has spotted an unusually high number of supernovae recently. All the stars in this universe are dying, including our sun. All the stars? The stars are simply dying from old age. Apparently they are much older than we realized. Chert has become catatonic in response to our sun's imminent death. One of the 3 Nomai escape pods has crashed in our solar system. All 3 escape pods were launched from something called the vessel, which was badly damaged. Oh, so much secrets. Nomai crafted warp cores at the Black Hole Forge before delivering them to Ash Twins. Warp core. There's one at the Brittle Hollow apparently. I don't think I've seen it. What's the gray color? It's like so far the travelers, the cities, maybe it's like archaeology related. And warps. But then warps are also part of orange. Interesting. That's a pretty convoluted story. Like, can't imagine exactly how a person would craft it all. That really would take time. Like, not only make it interesting to play, but also interesting to learn, and then also make it so it's not too convoluted, and people actually know where to go and what to do, or have the ideas. All right. Well, see you about.